Hello there, everybody. Welcome. It's finally time. I promised I'd do it ever since I did the Isaac is a mango, Isaac characters as fruits video. Today, we're gonna rank fruits since I have strong opinions on fruits. So get ready, right? Get ready. Here we go. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what half of these are. Big thank you to Fam and Egg in the Discord for making the fruit tier list so that I can do this. Let's hop right in. An apple, dude. Apples. It's a simple fruit. It's a simple fruit, an apple. When they're at their very best, S tier. Okay? I'll be the one to say it. When they're at their best, S tier. The problem is apples go bad really quickly. And you can have bad apples really easily. So it's tough, right? Do you rate it on potential? Do you rate it on potential? It's like you're on a draft tier list. Do you go for the best available player and thus, they have the highest potential? Or do you go for the safe pick where sometimes a high draft pick is going to bust? I'm going to put apples in A tier. Don't know if they'll stay at the top of A tier, meaning that this slot is better than, say, this slot, but we'll see. I like apples, dude. There's an apple, it's called a Crimson Crisp. Best apple I've ever eaten in my life. It's so damn good. It's so damn good. But dude, I like apples. Apple pie, apple crisp, they're all solid. If I'd take this long for every fruit, we're gonna be here for the rest of the day. Peaches. I'm gonna put peaches in C tier. I like peaches too. That's the worst part. I like the flavor of peach. There's something off-putting about the texture of a peach. The fuzziness, the big old pit in the center also leaves a little bit of I don't know, dude. There's something off about the pit in the center of a peach. I just don't care for it. I don't care for it. The flavor of peach, S tier. I mean, I'll get a peach iced tea, a peach sorbet any day of the week, but eating an actual peach is a C tier for me. Avocado. An avocado, thanks. B. It's a B tier. It's a difficult thing to put in fruit. It's not like I'm gonna, take it out, peel it, and then just do like a kind of thing with it. But it's solid. I mean, I'll do avocado toast. You put it in guacamole. You put it in a taco. You put it in a omelet. You could put avocado in an omelet. You could put avocado. You could put it in anything, dude. You could put it in anything. It's solid. It's B tier, high B tier. I think these are all going to stay. Apple's gonna end up down here somewhere. These two are gonna stay pretty much like this. I think avocado's close to A tier for me. Bananas. This is such a difficult one, dude. I'm gonna put it in A tier because I do think bananas are A tier. I don't like them though. I don't like them. I don't like the texture of bananas. I love the flavor. So I will put bananas in a lot of things. I'll do smoothies with bananas, banana bread, banana cream pie. All of that is fantastic. I don't care for eating them as they are. Which I suppose if I would have done that for apple would be S tier. Crap, dude. I'm gonna do this. And I'm unhappy about it. Blackberries. Blackberries are S tier for me, and this is where I'm gonna differ from a lot of you, because I know a lot of you don't like blackberries because you don't like the seeds, because apparently it's 2020 and seeds are something that trigger 15-year-olds. But blackberries are S tier. They taste great, and that's all I care about. I don't care if there's seeds. There's a little crunch in your fruit. What do I care? I'm good with it. This is this a sigh? I don't even know what this is, to be perfectly blunt with you. I think they're acai berries. If they are, I don't care for them because they're a little bitter. I don't do. I'm gonna be real. Since I don't know what they are, I'm gonna put them in never had, and it is what it is, right? Blueberries. Ooh. I don't know if you're gonna like my opinion on this one. I think blueberries are a D tier fruit. They can be great if they're like homegrown, you pick them right off the branch kind of thing. I'm not a huge fan of them, so I kind of have to lean towards putting them low. on the list. I still like blueberries. It's just, you know, there's none of these that I hate, right? So I'm going to struggle to sit here and give you strong opinions because I like a lot of these. So I have to put them in D because I like them less than the rest of these, right? Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe's a B tier fruit. A lot of people have it lower. They think it's the worst of the melon group, right? Because you got honeydew, you got cantaloupe, you got watermelon, right? Honeydew, cantaloupe, watermelon is kind of like the big three of melons. Cantaloupe is probably the lowest out of all three. I agree, but I'm a big melon person, so I will absolutely put all three of them in B or A, or S for that matter. I think I'm chilling there. Strongest opinion I'll have today: cherries are F tier. There's nothing about a cherry that's actually enjoyable. So it's very little fruit. It's all pit. It's all pit, really. It's like 90% pit. And they cost an unordinary amount to buy a cherry. Just it's not worth the money for a badly tasting berry that doesn't have a lot of flesh to it. I just have no interest. They're F tier. Coconut. Coconut is also D tier for me. I like the flavor of coconut sometimes. Sometimes I don't. And I don't like the texture of it. So there's really not a lot of redeeming qualities for it here. Hence why I'm putting it. It'll be low D tier as we move forward. I don't have anything else to say about a coconut, dude. It's versatile. You can do a lot with it, but not for me. Not for me. Dragon fruit. Dude, this is also like a friggin' quiz to figure out how the hell what the fruits are. Dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is like mid D tier for me. It's a beautiful fruit. I agree with that. But it doesn't taste like anything. And the texture is a little off-putting. Genuinely, I just don't see it. It doesn't taste like anything to me. So I have to put it D tier. Honestly, I really have to put it D tier. Durian. I've never had a durian. I've never had a durian. I would love to. I really would. But I have never had a durian. Sorry, I'm mousing over OBS and other tabs down here. I've never had a durian. I probably never will. But hey, that's life. Is this a honeydew? I think it's a honeydew. I don't see honeydew anywhere else. So honeydew's A tier for me. I like honeydew a lot. It's probably below. Nah, dude. It's above banana for me. It's above banana for me. It's such a soft, juicy melon. Don't quote me for that one. It's good. It's good. I like it a lot. Blood orange. Or is this a grapefruit? Oh, crap, dude. I don't know what this is. What is this? Is this a grapefruit? There's no grapefruit anywhere else, is there? Dude, I think there's dupes in here, too. I'm gonna be because, like, what is it? This is an apricot, I bet. Okay. I want to make sure. This might be a grapefruit. It might be a blood orange. I don't know what this is. So here's what I'm going to do. This is a blood orange, okay? Blooded oranges are C tier. I think that they're not as good as regular oranges. And that's that. Grapes. Grapes are high B. Grapes are high B. Nobody doesn't like grapes. I mean, the grape flavoring, I understand people not liking, but who doesn't like a grape, right? High B tier, almost A tier. Easy to pop snack, couple of them in your mouth, right off the vine. Very, very good. And it makes wine, so like automatically +1 there. Kiwi. I think I've had kiwi, but I could not tell you anything about it. So I have to put it in never had. I think it's weird that some of you eat the peel on a kiwi. I'll just leave you with that. But yeah, I got nothing, to be honest. I got nothing. Sure. I'm going to consider this to be a grapefruit. If it's not a grapefruit, then I'm sorry. But the pictures are very small and it's hard to tell what these are. Grapefruits for me are low C tier. I like the flavor of a grapefruit sometimes, but it can be a little much. It's a very, very tart fruit. Very tart. And I don't really like dumping a bunch of sugar on something that's already sweet. So even if it's like tart, it still is sweet, I guess. Is that how it works? I don't know. I don't really care. To be honest with you, I don't really like grapefruit. But I'm just gonna dump it lower, and I think that that's fine. Lemons are low A tier, and limes are high S tier for me. Not as high as blackberries, but limes are still high. I will eat lemon and limes as is. They're delicious. They also go in everything. I mean, they literally go in everything. They can make anything better. Both of them in drinks are great. They're two incredibly versatile fruits that can be used for so much. So very high. SA, easy, lemon, lime. Give me a Sprite, however you want to do it. I'm good. This is lychee, is it not? I'm like 90% sure this is lychee. I actually really like lychee. So much so, I'll put it in low A. You know, I don't think that it's at the caliber of lemon, which means it might be high B instead. But you know what? I think high B is a good place to put lychee. It's a nut and it's delicious and the flavor is great. Texture is weird. So that's kind of where that one lies for me. Clementines, they're high A, dude. They might be S. Yeah, I'm gonna throw them in S. They're great. It's a clementine. Mini orange, easy to peel apart, easy access, juicy, sweet. It's got the entire package. It's an S tier fruit. Mangoes, also S tier. Not as high as clementines or limes or blackberries in my book. Honestly, would maybe be higher if they weren't a pain in the ass to eat. Because you literally have to do this like checkerboard crap to actually eat a mango properly. Really all I have to say on mangoes. They're delicious. I'll give you that. Yeah. What is this? It looks like there's something furry growing on this. I don't know what this is, to be perfectly blunt, so I have to say never had. I literally have not a singular clue what that is. So, oh well. A nectarine. I think nectarines are probably low A, right? Flavor of a peach, more or less, with the texture of a not peach, which was my main issue with a peach earlier. I don't like the pit still. There's something about the pit that just, it weirds me out a little bit. But nectarines are tasty. Low A is good enough for me. Oranges are actually my favorite fruit. So I have to put them in a high S tier. They're great, right? They're juicy, they're sweet, they've got the entire fruit package that you want from a fruit. So I have to put it as high as humanly possible. Papaya. The fact that I can't tell you what a papaya tastes like is where we have to lie on that one, because I don't actually know in the top of my head, tasting around my taste buds, what a papaya tastes like. I know I've had papaya, couldn't tell you anything about it, so that's that. I don't know what this is either. I mean, it definitely looks horrifying, but I don't know what that is, so I have to put it there as well. Apricots. I don't think I've had an apricot either. This is a bad streak for me right now. It's a bad streak. But I don't think I've had an apricot ever. So yeah. Let's go pears next. I'm gonna put pears low C. In my eyes, pears are kind of, they somehow snuck into the upper echelon of fruit for people. Where when you talk about fruit, it's like apples, pears, oranges, bananas. Where it's like these are what make a fruit, and pears aren't that good. They're kind of a mushy apple, right? I've never understood the obsession. There's ways to make pears good, and pears have a nice flavor, but the flavor is very similar to an apple in the end, and the apple has a significantly better texture, so you have to just put the pear in C. You gotta put the pear in C. This is a tomato of sorts, except this is an actual tomato. This is a tomato, right? Like it's a pomelo, some crap like that. I don't like tomatoes like at all, so they're F tier for me. And we can honestly, dude, I'm gonna put tomatoes in low D because at least they're used in a lot of things. I love salsa. I like a lot of stuff. I don't know what the hell this crap is though. I don't know what these cursed orange tomatoes are. I got no interest in that. Pineapple. I don't like pineapple, actually, but I like it more than I like coconut. So, I'm gonna put it above coconut. I don't like pineapple, though. I find it to be... You get a weird mouthfeel after you eat pineapple. I'm totally okay with pineapple on pizza, for the record. Like, I'll eat it, and I like the idea of fruit on pizza, but I don't like pineapple as a whole, which makes me a little weird for the pineapple on pizza argument, because normally you have a strong opinion about it. I like fruit on pizza. I've had strawberries on pizza, which, by the way, are A tier above nectarines. I've had strawberries on pizza. That's very good. It's very good. I don't like pineapple, so that makes it difficult. Plums. I don't like plums, actually. I don't like plums. Maybe even, I think, yeah, below pineapple. It's been a long time since I've had a plum. So honestly, you know what? I'm gonna put in never had, but I have had a plum. It's been a long time, and I was much pickier as a kid. So maybe I would actually like plums now. I just haven't had one in a very long time, so that's that. Pomegranates, dude. This is a weird one for me. They're low S tier. I love pomegranates. I'm allergic to them, so I break out in hives if I eat them. But they're great. They're delicious. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with I'm gonna stick them in A because they're a pain in the ass to eat. Getting the seeds out of a pomegranate is horrendous. So I put them in high A. They would be an S if it wasn't for the fact that you can't eat any part of it but the seeds. I don't know what this is. I think it's another kind of orange. But that's a weird color on the inside versus the outside. I don't know what that is. Raspberries. I don't like raspberries, dude. I don't like raspberries, but I like them. I like them less than blueberries, but more than anything else in this line. I think that they're way too mushy of a berry, and they also are. If you don't like the seeds in blackberries, I find the seeds in raspberries to be way worse. So, just can't bring you to say anything but D tier for raspberries. A lot of people are gonna have issues with this one because a lot of people this is sitting up here for them. But I don't care for raspberries. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. These are cranberries, I think. I don't like cranberries. I like cherries more than them. I just have a personal vendetta. That's freaking Twitch. I have a personal vendetta against cherries, so they're F tier no matter what, even though I will eat them. Cranberries I just won't eat. Not really a huge fan. The taste is very bad, in my opinion. Starfruit. Starfruit is a B tier, low B tier. It's good. It's got good flavor. Texture's a little bit. The outside of a starfruit is very waxy. I don't care for that a whole lot. Other than that, it's okay, right? It's okay. And then finally, watermelon. It's a tough one, dude. I think watermelon is S tier when it's at its best. But would I rather have yeah, okay, I answered my question. I'd rather have watermelon at its best than an apple at its best. So I think that this is fair game for us here. And now, I mean, that's everything, right? That's everything. I can change the background color if you want. That's how done we are. Are there changes I want to make? Obviously, the never had list has to stay the same. I think our F tiers are still fine. There's something about me wanting to bring this into B tier, high B, in order to have these three equal, so I'll do that. Maybe blueberries can be low C. I have actually hyped them up significantly more. These I will eat. These I struggle to eat. So I think that's fair game. And that's pretty even, to be honest. That's pretty even. Yo, we did it. I finally made this video. It's been literally like months in the waiting, and people have yelled at me to make this 1.5 million times. So I finally made it. There's my fruit ranking. You can yell at me in the comment section for what you think about my opinions. Feel free to make your ranking. I'll leave the link to this thing in the description. Make your rankings, post them on Twitter, tag me in them, and I'll argue with you about your bad opinions as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this, as always, a like on the video is much appreciated. Lets me know that you enjoy some weirder content that I could put out. That's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. You have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.